The year 2026 marks the return of a legendary rivalry. Four Japanese giants fighting for supremacy in the Litre-Class superbike world. Meet the contenders: Kawasaki Ninja, ZX-10R, Yamaha YZF-R1, Honda CBR-1000RR Fireblade, and Suzuki GSX-R1000R. All of them aim for one goal: to be the fastest, most precise, and most advanced 1000cc machine of their generation. But only one can be crowned the true king of superbikes. Let's break down their specs, features, and how they compare on paper and on the track. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R 2026. The Green King evolves. Kawasaki's ZX-10R 2026 is sharper, faster, and more aerodynamic than ever. It features integrated winglets that produce 25% more downforce at high speed, improving cornering stability and braking grip. Powering the beast is a 998 cubic centimeter inline 4, tuned for Euro 5 plus compliance while still pumping out around 203 horsepower. Electronics include a 6-axis IMU, launch control, cornering management, and a bidirectional quickshifter. All straight from Kawasaki's WSBK program. This bike feels like a race machine for the streets, designed for experienced riders who live for track days. Comparison: ZX-10R versus Yamaha R1. Both bikes share similar horsepower figures, around 200 to 203 horsepower, but the difference lies in how they deliver it. The ZX-10R feels more stable and planted thanks to its aerodynamic design and rigid chassis, while the Yamaha R1 is lighter and flicks through corners with incredible agility. In terms of character, the R1's crossplane engine offers a unique, throaty roar and smoother power delivery. So if you crave surgical precision and top speed stability, choose Kawasaki. But if you want emotion and MotoGP-like throttle feel, the R1 still steals the show. Yamaha YZF-R1 2026. Pure MotoGP DNA. The R1 2026 carries forward Yamaha's MotoGP spirit. Its 998 cubic centimeters crossplane engine remains a masterpiece, known for its explosive torque and linear response. The new model includes aerodynamic winglets and a refined electronics package with ride-by-wire Gen 4, slide control, and cornering ABS. The R1 delivers razor-sharp handling. It's agile, light, and extremely precise through corners. But it's not the most comfortable superbike for daily rides. Its aggressive ergonomics clearly say, "Take me to the track." Comparison: R1 versus Honda CBR-1000RR. When compared directly, the R1 is the wild child, emotional and aggressive. The Honda CBR-1000RR, on the other hand, is calm, predictable, and incredibly balanced. Both have similar horsepower numbers, but the Fireblade's power feels smoother and easier to manage. If you're chasing lap times and adrenaline, go for the R1. If you prefer refined control, comfort, and all-day rideability, the Honda wins here. Honda CBR-1000RR 2026. The refined Fireblade Honda's 2026 Fireblade represents precision engineering. Its 999 cubic centimeters inline 4 produces about 195 horsepower with a higher compression ratio of 13.0 to 1. It's paired with Showa big piston forks and a swing arm inspired by the RC213V MotoGP bike. Honda's electronics are the smoothest in the group. Traction control, wheelie control, and ABS all work seamlessly in the background. It's the easiest leader bike to ride fast, making it perfect for both street and circuit use. Comparison: Fireblade versus GSX-R1000R. The Suzuki GSX-R1000R is a bit more old school compared to the Honda. It's lighter, more raw, and delivers power with a stronger mid-range punch. The Fireblade wins in tech and refinement, but the GSX-R fights back with pure mechanical feedback and simplicity. A bike that connects directly with the rider. So if you want control and comfort, pick Honda. If you want that classic superbike soul, Suzuki's your choice. Suzuki GSX-R1000R 2026. 40 years of superbike heritage. Suzuki celebrates 40 years of the GSX-R legacy with the 2026 anniversary edition. It's powered by a 999 cubic centimeter inline-4, now with a 13.8:1 compression ratio, producing 195 horsepower and 110 newton-meters of torque. It features bi-directional quickshifter, cornering ABS, traction control, and a lightweight aluminum twin spar frame. The GSX-R might not be as high-tech as its rivals, but it feels pure. A bike built for riders who value mechanical feel over software control. Comparison: GSX-R1000R versus ZX-10R. Between Suzuki and Kawasaki, the contrast is clear. The ZX-10R is sharper, more aerodynamic, and race-focused. The GSX-R1000R is more forgiving, smoother in traffic, and delivers its power earlier in the rev range. In a track showdown, the ZX-10R would dominate high-speed corners and braking zones, but the GSX-R might feel more natural and enjoyable for everyday riding. Final verdict: who wins 2026's Superbike battle? Each bike brings its own personality. Kawasaki ZX-10R 2026, the most track-ready, aerodynamic, and aggressive superbike of the year. Yamaha YZF-R1 2026, the emotional MotoGP-inspired machine with incredible handling. Honda CBR 1000RR 2026, the perfect balance of precision, control, and comfort. Suzuki GSX-R1000R 2026, the raw, classic superbike that keeps the old-school spirit alive. If your goal is lap times and performance, the ZX-10R takes the crown. For riding emotion and excitement, the R1 remains unbeatable. If you want refinement and comfort, choose the Fireblade. And for those who ride for passion, not specs, the GSX-R is timeless. 2026 proves one thing: Japan's superbike rivalry is far from over. And this new generation shows us that power, technology, and emotion can still live together at 14,000 RPM.